And I want you to look back on that, look back on this, whatever you're going through. I want you to look back on it one day. I want you to know that you're going to look back on it one day. You're going to be like, wow, I was really going through something that time and God got me through it. I can't believe I made it. I'm so strong. And the fact that you make it through, that is your evidence, okay? That is your receipt that you hold on and you keep dear to your heart. That is your receipt and your justification. That's your letter of justification that God will never leave you nor forsake you. And what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you guys decided to join me today. Welcome, 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 welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Donicha, and this is Carb Mukbangs and Things, and we are eating some Taco Bell today. I'm super duper hungry, so I came to grub, I came to eat. You can tell I'm already starting to eat. It's been a long day. It's been a long day, and it's super hot outside. I have all my windows rolled down today. So, that being said, if it's a little noisy, I apologize in advance, but it is too hot, and so we're going to need to do that. So, yeah, I have a Mexican pizza right there, and I have 3 tacos, and I'm super hungry because I have not eaten all day. I didn't eat any lunch today because I knew I would eat this for dinner when I got off of work today. So, sorry, I spilled a little bit on myself, but we gonna eat that too. And so, and I have a Gatorade to drink, which is amazing, by the way. And I also have some mild sauce. So let's get into this Mexican pizza. That tastes like it got some cilantro on it. And I basically just jumped into eating, right? I didn't say much at all. But if you're new, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and give your girl a chance and hit that subscribe button down below and turn on your post notifications bell so you'll be able to view all my future uploads. I upload regularly on a weekly basis, 3 to 4 times a week. And I've just started this thing where I go live as well. I also got some guac. Who loves guac? What kind of things do you guys like to try at Taco Bell? What kind of foods do you guys like? Fun fact about me. Before I got this channel, I used to eat Taco Bell all the time. I only recently stopped eating it so much within the last month because I knew I was getting the channel. And I knew I would be eating out a lot. And I'm trying to do my best to stay healthy now that I got a channel. Stay more healthy, I should say. So, that's why I don't eat it as much anymore. But I love Taco Bell. I really do. And these are supreme tacos, by the way. So how'd you guys like my husband? For those of you who've watched my Chipotle video. Ooh. For those of you who watched my Chipotle video. You guys like my family? I was talking to my mom and she was like, you make, your videos make me hungry. And honestly, that's the point of the video, to make you hungry, to make you want to go grab some food, especially for those who have problems, who struggle to eat, you know, especially those who have, you know, who struggle to eat and stuff like that, like people who have eating disorders. People, excuse me, I gotta sit the seat up a little bit. People who have eating disorders, who can't eat, you know what I mean? That's why I eat my food the way that I do. But at the same time, it is real. Like, I really be hungry. Because when I do a video eating, I don't eat all day. That's the whole point. So, I really do be hungry though. So, to all the cancer patients out there, or people who struggle with eating disorders, subscribe to my channel. Or people who just have difficult time eating, you know, who just always had a difficult time eating. Subscribe to my channel. I'm here to help you. I want to help you. I'm not sure, everybody has different, you know, situations, but a lot of times seeing somebody else eat and the food looking good, it'll make someone else, you know, who's struggling with eating, it'll make them want to eat. And they might eat, you know. I hope you eat. Even if it's just a little, even if you can only get down a little bit. You know, sometimes if you don't watch somebody eat, you can't even get in the mood to go and pick something up. So I hope I'm doing my job right. And if I am, let me know. I'm here. Like I said, guys, I'm not going nowhere. I'm dedicated to this channel. And let me tell you something. Life is not easy. We all struggle. We all go through things. We all have battles. And you never know what a person is going through. That's why it's important to be kind to people. Because you never know what they're going through. And just yesterday, I went to the gym before I got home. I went live. I did a live video and all that. When I got home, made dinner, everything. It did not dawn on me until this morning when I got ready for work that I either misplaced or lost or left my debit card and driver's license at the YMCA. Still haven't found it. When I woke up this morning, I was very upset about that. I was angry. But what could I do? Was there anything that I could do besides call my bank and get my card temporarily blocked so that no one could make any transactions? But I checked my account. No one had made any transactions or withdrew anything off of my card. So I called the Y back. No one had seen it. or whatever. So either I misplaced it in the house somewhere or somebody stole it. That is a frustrating situation to deal with, anything that comes to your finances. But what could I do in that moment? It's not about what happens to you, it's how you respond to what happens to you. So rather than me getting all stressed out, which I did get stressed a little bit, but rather than me going crazy, like going off the Richter scale, I came back to my sisters and I said, you know what, God, you could have allowed somebody to use my card and wipe all my money out. You could have allowed someone to make purchases on my card. So God, even if I'd never find that card again, I'm thankful that you did not allow that. Sometimes you have to see the good in the midst of your storm and know that God is still fighting for you, and that it may look bad in that present moment, but you'll get over it. This too shall pass. God is going to get you through it. Sometimes you have to remember that even when you're going through something, that God is going to see you through your storm. Sometimes he's just testing you. He allows things to happen to us for our purpose, but ultimately for our greater good, to grow us. So I said, okay, well, if I don't find it by tomorrow, then I'll just go ahead and reorder another debit card. Go pick up a temporary one. And thank God I have an ID, another ID, not a driver's license, but it's an ID, but I can still use it, that I can use in the meantime while planning to buy a driver's license. So in my opinion, the problem's been solved. And even if I didn't have a resolution, I still have to trust God no matter what, and know that he's on my side, because he's never left me back then. He ain't gonna leave me now. If he didn't leave you in your struggle or in your situation in the past, he's not gonna leave you now. He gonna be there for you. Which brings me to my closing topic. I want to talk about briefly anxiety. Last bite, y'all. Come on. Thank you, Lord, for the food. And thank you for the ability to eat it. See, I'm humbled right now. It's the little things you got to be grateful for. Some people can't eat. There are people out here that can't even eat. Come on now, that are dying. There are people out here who don't have taste buds, who are just dying to taste food. And this entire week, also, you guys didn't notice, but this entire week, I had a stomach issue. A stomach virus issue thing. And it's been difficult for me to eat, period. So I really haven't eaten much in the past week. But when you want something, when you really want to do something, when you really have a passion, this is my passion. And I'm really fighting on this channel. Like, this is what I really want to do. This is what I want to do with my time. This is what I want to do with my life. So I'm invested in this thing. I'm invested in this channel. So even though I may look crazy, my hair may look wild, I may look funny or whatever, I may look tired, it doesn't matter to me, because I'm here. Oh, excuse me. I'm here. God woke me up this morning. I'm still alive and I'm here. I'm on camera, sharing this video with you. You guys are viewing my content. I'm here. I get to empower you. I get to uplift you. I get to motivate you. I'm here. So it doesn't matter how I feel. You guys probably didn't even notice, but the entire week I wasn't feeling well, which is why you could probably see it on my face in some of my videos. But I'm here. I'm here, and I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm not getting worse. I'm getting better because I have a positive attitude. And I just want to say this. I've had a lot of anxiety this week, a whole lot, just by not feeling well, a whole lot of anxiety. But I know how to combat that thing. And even though there may be somebody right now that's really feeling real anxious inside. And I just want to tell you to breathe deeply. Take your time, breathe through your nose and out your mouth. And when you and that's the worst thing you could tell somebody who's having a panic or anxiety attack. That's the worst thing you could tell them, but I'm telling you, that's the best thing for you. That's the best thing you can do, is breathe deeply. That's what I did. And reassure yourself that you're going to be okay. I want to say that too. That's the second worst thing you could tell somebody when they're having a panic or anxiety attack, because they don't feel like they're going to be okay. You literally have an inner body experience and you feel like you're going to die, like you're not going to make it. But take a second and think about this. Whenever you get an anxiety attack and you feel like your breath is shortness, what are the thoughts that go through your mind in that moment? What do you think? What are you thinking about? Because when I have an anxiety attack, in my mind, I'll have thoughts like, I don't have anxiety attacks. When I have anxiety, I don't have anxiety attacks. But when I have anxiety, I've had them before, but I don't have them regularly. That's not something that I have. But I do get shortness of breath and have anxiety sometimes. And so, but in that moment, I'm thinking to myself, and I'm thinking, oh man, this is going to get worse. This is not going to get better. I had to literally become self-aware of what I'm thinking. Because a lot of times when you're having a panic or anxiety attack, you're not self-aware of what you're thinking. And you're not understanding that you're thinking, your thoughts, your perceptions are making it are making things worse. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're having a panic and anxiety attack, you have your fight or flight kicks in. But I could sit here and I could be anxious and I can have all these issues and just not do nothing about them. Or I could say to myself, I'm going to get through this. I can empower myself and say, you know what, I'm going to get through this. Well, you know what, I may have heart palpitations right now. Sorry, you guys, this is getting on my nerves too. I may have heart palpitations right now. I may not be feeling well, but I know that I'm going to get through this. I know God will never leave me nor forsake me. I know that he sent his only son to die on the cross for me, to shed the blood for me. And you don't, if you're religious, that's what you say to yourself. If you're not, you gonna get through it. God still created you regardless, and he's never gonna leave you nor forsake you, period. And like I said, he allows us to go through things so that we can know how to overcome. God is teaching me how to manage my anxiety, saying, I understand you feel like you're going to die. I understand you don't feel well, but I want you to breathe deeply. And I want you to meditate upon my promise, meditate upon my word, knowing that I'm here with you, knowing that I'm not going to leave you, knowing that you're going to be okay. So I want to say that to somebody right now. I want to let you know that you're going to be okay. I want to let you know that you're not alone, that I understand what you go through because I battle with the same issue. But I want you to know that everything's going to be okay. Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. And I'm getting emotional because I'm serious about it. And I'm serious about this channel. I want people to know that they're valued. I want people to know that they're loved. To know that if nobody else out there tells you that they love you, I love you. If nobody out there thinks that you're worth anything, you are. And you can do anything that you put your mind to. Even though I don't feel good, I'm still here. I am still here and I'm still pushing through, and I still been doing these videos because I know this is going to pass. Or I'm going to die trying. I'm going to fight dying. This either isn't going to pass and it's going to take me and I'm going to die. But guess what? I'm not going to stop trying. I'm not going to make my bed, make any bed and lay in it. I refuse to make any bed and lay in it. I'm going to fight. Period. And I want you to fight too. And I'm sorry if I scared someone by saying that. But basically what I'm trying to say is that you have to trust God in everything that you go through. You cannot allow anything to hinder your ability to trust in him. You have to trust in him and know that no matter what you're up against, no matter what you're going through, no matter what situation is, you have to know that he knows the heart, that he understands what you're going through, that he understands what you feel, and he'll never leave you nor forsake you. So just hold on. And what I like to do is I like to meditate on his promise. I like to meditate on his word. So all day when I'm at work, I have my music in, my gospel music in, because that's what I like. And it relaxes me and it puts more faith in me. It builds my faith. It builds my strength. And I walk out of work feeling like empowered, like I can do it. And then I have energy to share with other people. Regardless, God never promised that everything would be good. But I know one day I'm going to look back on this video. I'm going to look at it maybe years to come or months to come. I'm going to say, wow, you was really hurting that day. But wow, you're so strong. You got through it. You're such a strong woman. And I want you to look back on that, look back on this, whatever you're going through. I want you to look back on it one day. I want you to know that you're going to look back on it one day. You're going to be like, wow, I was really going through something that time and God got me through it. I can't believe I made it. I'm so strong. And the fact that you make it through, that is your evidence, okay? That is your receipt that you hold on and you keep dear to your heart. That is your receipt and your justification. That's your letter of justification, that God will never leave you nor forsake you, and that he will bring you through everything. He will bring you through anything that you're going through. I got to end this video because you guys saw another side of me today. But I just want you to know that he's fighting for you and he's going to bring you through anything that you're going through. So just hold on. I love you guys, and no ASMR today either. Probably next week when I'm feeling better. But I want you guys to have a wonderful day, and I want you to meditate upon God's promise. When the enemy gets in your ear and wants to speak to you, meditate on God's promise. You know that he loves you. He's fighting for you, and he'll never leave you nor forsake you. You guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening, Wednesday evening. I love you so much.